But anyway, yeah, without further ado, let's talk about the 4 films that I got during that flash sale, starting with Darius Marder's The Sound of Metal. The Sound of Metal came out in 2019, and it was one of my favorite films of that year. It might have actually been my favorite film. I was really, really rooting for Riz Ahmed to be the front runner for Best Actor. I think his performance in this film is incredible. If you haven't seen it, it's about a drummer in sort of a metal band or a punk band that starts to lose his hearing and starts to go deaf. This movie hit pretty close to home for me. I'm someone who's had a lot of hearing problems throughout my whole life, a lot of ear problems, had a lot of surgeries on them. And so watching this was a little bit like a glimpse into my potential future if I didn't start to get all of that stuff under control. And yeah, just a truly beautiful film. I believe it was co-written by Derek C. in France, who is a filmmaker that I'm whose work I am in love with. If you haven't seen any of Derek C. in France's films, definitely check out Place Beyond the Pines or Blue Valentine, or most recently his film Roof Man. There was also a great HBO show that he made with Mark Ruffalo, which the name escapes me. It's kind of a long title, but it'll show up on the screen somewhere. But anyway, yeah, Sound of Metal is absolutely incredible. Darius Marder, who I believe was a cinematographer or is a cinematographer, and this is his sort of directorial debut, and it's it's phenomenal if you haven't seen it. It's got a great Olivia Cooke performance as well, and the actor Paul Raci is also great. He got an Oscar nomination as well. The film, I believe, won 2 Academy Awards, and they were mostly sound awards, which makes sense. The sound in this is incredible. It really immerses you in the feeling of losing your hearing and becoming hearing impaired. So right in there, we get the disc and we get a nice booklet. Let's run through the booklet real quick. Love the text on there. Whenever I'm doing these Criterion hauls, I try to do a mixture of a few different things. I like to do a newer movie. I like to do an older movie. I usually try to do like a movie from different decades. And then I also try to do a blind buy, and we'll get to what my blind buy was in this one. But this was a newer one that I knew that I wanted, as it was truly one of my favorite movies of the last 10 years. And it's one of these fold out essays. It's an essay called Throbbing Eternity by Roxana Haddadi. And on the other side, we get a photo of Riz Ahmed and credits and about the transfer and special thanks and all that. Yeah, I'm excited to give this a read. And I haven't watched this movie since 2019 or 2020, whenever I ended up seeing it. But truly, if you haven't seen it, it's absolutely worth a watch. I think you'll enjoy it.